Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome, welcome at long last, to Starfield. Yes, I caved and decided to buy it early. I promised myself I wouldn't, but honestly, so many people have been playing it early for the last few days at this point, I was like, I think we're fine, because you don't pre-order a game in case it releases buggy, but it's been out technically for people who pre-ordered it for several days, and they're saying that, yeah, it's fine. So I think we're okay on that front. So yeah, Starfield. I've been looking forward to this one for a while. I remember when people first started talking about Starfield, I was like, what the heck is Starfield? Like, what is this? And people were like, oh, it's the next big Bethesda RPG thing. I was like, oh, that's fun. I like Bethesda RPGs, when they actually fucking try rather than be lazy. Because I'm big fan of Fallout 3, Fallout 4. I mean, here's the thing: Bethesda games aren't perfect; they have problems, but still. Hey, Jagoth. The title screen is so lazy; it shows the depth. Yeah, actually, I quite like the minimalism on this title screen. I do wish the box in the top corner was kind of smaller. I wish it would just be about 75% of the size it is, maybe down to like 2/3. Something like that. It just a little bit smaller. I think it takes up a bit too much of the screen there. But no, I like this. That was natural take from a game dev. Are you nuts? This is a brilliant thing. I kind of wish it was even more minimalistic than this. But I love it. I love the just the shot of the planet with the sun moving. I kind of wish it did the full rotation thing rather than fading away after like 30 seconds, but that is what it is. But no, this is fine, because it emphasizes what Starfield is going to be. It's going to be about space, and there's going to be a lot of emptiness there, because that's kind of how space is. If you've ever played a game that has space, there's a fucking lot of it. It's why it's called space. It's literally where it gets named. That was an actual take from a game dev. He got completely roasted for it. Okay, well, that's fair. that's 100% fair. I mean, here's the thing. I don't think it really matters what the main menu looks like. Sometimes I think to myself, the main menu could have had a bit more work to it, but it's the main fucking menu. Like, this reminds me of Alien Isolation. Like, the main menu on Alien Isolation essentially looks kind of like this. It's even more minimalistic, truth be told. But, yeah, you don't need a big fancy-dancy opening menu. I think this is good because this, I think, captures the mood of the game quite well. But, yeah, so I've been looking forward to this ever since they first showed that initial sort of trailer for it a couple of years back now. And then, of course, we had the Starfield Direct earlier this year, and that really got me excited for it. It does look like this game's got a lot of fun systems in it. I probably will only interact with about half of them throughout the course of my playthrough. I don't know. Because this is the thing. This game is so new. I genuinely don't know. I don't even know what kind of character I'm going to play as. I haven't decided anything yet. I kind of wish there'd been a character builder on a website or so. Or maybe there was and I just didn't find it or something. But, because I remember they did that for Fallout 4. They posted the perk chart on a website so you could have a look and sort of plan your character in advance. But we'll be going through that. We're probably going to be spending the first hour of today's stream just building a character. You've heard this game described as it's a Bethesda game. Honestly, if it is a Bethesda game, I'm going to be alright with that, because they're never perfect, but they are usually fun. Like, as I said, Fallout 3... Well, I want to say Fallout 3 was my first go at a Bethesda game. Technically speaking, I did have a brief stint at Oblivion, but it was on a friend's 360, and I got like half an hour on it, so I don't really count that. My first real go on a Bethesda game was Fallout 3. And while it took me a while to get it, because I'd never played a game like, the sort of open world kind of game that Fallout 3 is, once I did get it, I've always really liked this kind of game. So after that it was Skyrim, after that it was Fallout 4, and now of course we're on Starfield, because there wasn't any game between Fallout 4 and Starfield. What are you talking about? You heard someone say this game's more like Oblivion than Fallout 4. Not exactly sure what they mean. Hard to say. Maybe it's in terms of its design ethos, or maybe in terms of its quests or gameplay. I don't know. I mean, looking at it, it does feel like Starfield is kind of a halfway house, at least in terms of some mechanics between Fallout and Elder Scrolls, because it looks like it's got the Fallout sort of EXP system, but then like your levels and your perks and stuff are controlled by a system kind of like Skyrim, where it's like you have to use them to level them up. I don't know, but I mean we'll find out when we get into it. So let's start a new game, yes, because I don't see any particular reason why not. All right, so let's see where we start. I just hope it runs okay on my system, because my computer's like 6 years old at this point, so I'm playing on very low settings. Okay. Bet money you're going to start as a prisoner? No, you don't have to. Because it's a new series, so they're going to start a new thing that you're always going to start as in this series. Ooh, lovely. Ooh. 300 years in the future. Argos Extractors Mining Outpost. Moon of Vectera. Ooh, we're in. Hello?
Seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady, go safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, I work in the Star Dock. Except with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, you know, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
Yeah, and the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue. Shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself.
Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for room space, okay?
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives. You know, most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
Group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
Ooh. Okay. So we are a mining worker, apparently.
Okay, let's see what we've got. How are we on time?
A little longer. Grab some samples?
Always. But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
Okay.
Remember, Dusty, keep your breathing steady and never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
Yeah, because God forbid we drill on a rock with breathable atmosphere.
Know what I love about working in Freestar Collective space?
Ooh.
Fewer regs. A job like this in the United Colonies? Huh. Red tape. Look at this one over here. Calvert! No! No! It's a laser, not a sledgehammer! Ease up! Benning, if you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go!
Well, okay then. Very talk heavy, but then that's always the way.
You make your cut, you get your cut. No exceptions. Come on, pick it up. Troy, what's the yield?
Minimal at this point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think? Stay the course?
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. Let's call this one tapped. Why don't you move over to that big vein we looked at?
Yes, ma'am.
Can't crouch. I can jump, but I can't crouch. That's interesting. Okay, well, we're off. Okay, things are creepy and a little bit weird. This is nice, though. Ooh. We going this way, or are we going straight ahead? Oh, no, okay, hello.
Dusty, come on. With me. Metal
Ooh.
deposits are in that cavern. I'll shout out when I need you.
Ooh. Yeah. You really don't want to give me a laser weapon. Okay, so we are a mining worker, and we've got to do
Done
mining.
here soon. Now I hear this is the last dig.
Really? Last dig. But there's still plenty of rock here.
I'm busy. Anyone else to bother?
Ooh. Beryllium. Fancy stuff. I didn't get anything from that one. More beryllium, lovely.
You're ready, boys. Get back up here.
Whoop, coming
We got a
through.
few more digs to go before I feel like talking to you.
Come on. It's time. You're
Time?
with me.
What are we doing? Oh, we're blowing something up. Blowing something up sounds fun. We've got lasers and now we're going to have explosions. Oh, that's just a minor thing. So what we got going on here? Big drill?
Scanner's reading a clean break. Shut it down.
Ooh. I like how even in the future they have to beep when reversing. I didn't think there was supposed to be oxygen down here. How come we're hearing shit?
Ella, get the readings.
Yeah, about that.
Oh, hang on, we're getting some lag. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, don't tell me it's crashed already. Oh no. Actually, I don't know if this is the game or if this is my system barely being able to handle it. You're supposed to be running this on an SSD. I don't own an SSD. So there might be loading lag here or there. Just, that's not the game, that's me.
Problem?
Yeah, it's not loading fast enough. Shh, it's fine. It's okay.
Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings a problem.
I don't.
You don't?
Do I have a flashlight? Everyone else seems to have a flashlight. I don't seem to have one.
That's what I was told.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, now
Never
you're
mind,
starting to
I got
freak
it.
me out.
Relax. It's just another job. Come on.
We're getting close, I think. Yeah, everything is just... Lynn, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
Where is the teller?
Ah, there it is.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
Gee, thanks.
Why would anything go wrong?
Would you shut up? Both of you do your jobs. Client.
There are little rocks and stuff here. That's fun. Don't know if we're supposed to be drilling them or not, but, well, okay, they want us to go up this way, so I guess we'll go up this way. Yeah, if this game seems to have stuttering problems, it's probably more me than the game. As I said, I'm not using an SSD.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
I might as well do my job while I'm on the way. So yeah, I don't know if that's the game or if that's me. It's probably me not running it on an SSD, so... It's kind of like when I played the Dead Space remake. That was supposed to have an SSD too. So, oh dear, this is a problem, isn't it?
Do you see anything?
Yes. Can we drill this? That's a no. Use the mineral. Huh? I mean, floating rocks is never a good sign. Also, this is the thing we know about. This is the gateway piece, whatever the hell it's supposed to be. Question mark. That's always a good sign. Alright. No idea what that was, but yay. Alright. Alright, fingers crossed.
Dusty, snap out of it.
Do I have to? I get the feeling circles are going to be a reoccurring
Come
theme.
on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Okay. So, here we have the titular character creator that we always have in games like this. Interesting. I don't really know what kind of character I want to go for, like I said, just... Can I do that? Ah, there it is. Whoop. Okay, yep, that works. Alright, so we got that. How come some of them you get full body look and others you don't? Don't know, that's weird. Alright, so we've got plenty of people around. Am I supposed to zoom in or something? Where did it... Okay, what? How are you deciding between doing the full thing and... I don't know. It's just making a decision somewhere along the lines. Anyway, let's pick a baseline one. Well, I don't want to go for an older person. That would be weird. Could just randomly generate, I guess. I mean, the hair wiggles. That's a good start. Whatever, you'll do. Right. Next up, body. What do I want? Body type. Body type. What's the difference? Oh. Ah, that is male and female. Okay. Interesting that they refer to it as body type, but okay. Right. I get it. So it's like female-centric stuff, male-centric stuff there. That's fine. What do we want on this, I wonder? Heavy, thin, muscular. I mean, I prefer thin, but with a bit of muscle, maybe. Also, the fact that it is dead quiet right now is very odd. I feel like there should be music playing right now, and there isn't. That is really, really, really weird. I want to go super thin. We're sort of halfway between. Is it a bug or is it a feature? Yeah, is it my computer or is the game supposed to be like this? I actually don't know. Alright, skin tone. Yeah, stick with that. Head shapes. Thin, round, wide, or square. Interesting. Round head. Let's go with something like that. Why not? I don't know. Hair. What hairstyles could we get? Looks like there's a lot of them. Where's the ponytail? I always... What the fuck? Someone's a fan of The Expanse, I guess. Oh, hey, you can zoom in like that. Okay, that's fun. Bob cut kind of thing. What we got? Where's the ones I always like going for? Come on, you gotta be down this list somewhere. Now that's normally what I like going for. Hair color. What do we got? Ooh, eyes. Can we only go for normal hair colors, or are there weirder ones as well? Remember when you could, like in Fallout, in like early Fallout games, where you could like set hair colors to be anything on the RGB list? And these days we just have these weird preset. Oh, blue. I always like blue. Blue's like my favorite color. Blue, there we go. Blue hair. Do like that you can have non-normal ones. Can we zoom in a bit? Ugh. That's quite an expression. Okay. A narrow, wide shape. No, hang on. I don't know. Eyes are always weird to me. So in my imagination, are those eyebrows off center? Like one is lower than the other one. That's weird. Okay. Let's see now. I don't know. Eyebrows are eyebrows. I don't really pay attention to eyes. It's the Pixar eyebrows. If you say so. Can you actually like... Oh. Oh, you can. Can you adjust these? Oh, you can. Well, you can sort of adjust them. Interesting. So you can select presets, or you can just make one yourself. I don't know. Look, I'm going to be playing this in first person. I don't really care. Eye colors. What have we got? All the standards? Looks like only 12. Okay, a little brownish. Do you have my eye color? Because most get... Yeah, sure, cataracts. Why not? Wouldn't it be funny if you picked that one and it actually changed the, like, visual representation of what you see? Like, it added a blurry layer to everything? I don't know. They never have blue-green eyes. They never have it. Because that's my eye color. I mean, that's kind of close. That's more green. See, that's definitely a full green. I guess that's as close as we're going to get. I have very odd eye color, actually. Because it is sort of a halfway between blue and green. Because when I was a kid, and I don't just mean when I was a baby, everybody's born with blue eyes unless you're born with brown. But because it's like blue, green, and brown are your three most common eye colors. And if you're going to end up with green eyes, usually you'll be born with blue, and then they'll slowly change, like over the first year of your life or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it is. But with mine were like brilliant blue until I hit fucking puberty. And then they sort of softened into a sort of halfway between blue and green. It's like they literally couldn't make their mind up. Which is pretty typical for me. Eyebrows. One's with a scar, why not? I'm going to say the eyebrows look weird. Do they look weird? I think it's because they're two-dimensional. They look weird. Oh, those are very super thin. Do the eyebrows look weird? I think the eyebrows look weird. I don't know. Ooh, eyebrow color. Can we have it matching the... What color did we have? We had it for 20 up there. Which I'm going to assume that's way too bright. Oh, that's a bit better. That matches quite well. Forehead. I don't really care about all this. Ears. Mouth, teeth. Oh. Don't do that again. Can we get rid of... See, that's shape. How do we get rid of the earrings? I don't want earrings. Oh my god, this keeps going. I don't like jewelry. Give me no jewelry, please. Oh my god, how complicated can you go in this? Okay. Complexion, scars. Don't want any scars. Tattoos, cheeks, lipstick, I suppose. Yeah, just standard sort of lipstick, I think. Not really worried either way. I'll work out the difference between 2 and 3. Doesn't seem to be one. I think there is. I think it's just a little less. Eyeshadow, don't really care. Dirt? Ugh. Yep, that's dirt, alright. Yeah, I'm not really interested in that. I like to stay clean. You'll probably notice not really desperate... Sorry, that always freaks me out. Not desperately interested in characters and stuff like that. It's just one of those things. I guess this'll do. It's kind of generic, but then that's the point. Now we're on to the actual important stuff. It's like the Oblivion's character creator on crack, I guess. I mean, the Fallout 4 character creator was pretty... It was like overly... I never really bothered with the whole character creation thing because I play the game in first person. I don't give a fuck what my character looks like. That is not important to me, really, generally speaking. Oh, hey, Kane, what if this is the whole game? Trust me, considering how long it usually takes me to design a character, it could well be. You don't remember from Fallout? Wait, in Fallout 4, you didn't really have sliders, but you could actually, like, highlight each individual part of the face and, like, tweak and pull it, and it was the same thing, but it was a little more... It hid the sliders behind mouse movements, and it wasn't quite as intuitive because of it. Anyway, background and traits are the things I really, really, really wanted to have a look at, because I've seen, like, bits and pieces of this stuff over the whole weeks and everything before. So we'll see where we go from there. So, let's go through them real quick. We've got Beast Hunter. From the Ashta of Aquila to the Terramorphs that plague the whole of the settled systems, hostile alien life abounds. You've learned the skills to track them, find them, and take them down. And how it works is that your background gives you 3 starting skills, which are perks in this game. Essentially, that's the best way I can describe it. Is you've got, I think I looked this up, there's, I think 82 skills spread across 5 different skill types, which you can see denoted by the different colors and stuff like that. I don't know which color represents which. I would imagine red is combat. I'm not sure what yellow is. Yellow could be... it wouldn't be technical, would it? Yellow would probably be like fitness or something. I can't remember exactly what it was, but there's 5 different groups with 82 skills scattered throughout each one. And from what I understand, how it works is when you level up, you can unlock one of these, and then you unlock more of them by completing a challenge a la Skyrim, essentially. From what I understand of the thing, from what I've seen in videos and this, that, the other. So this one gets you fitness. In space, greatest commodities, oxygen. Increased lung capacity gained by regular physical fitness regimen is essential to survival. So, seems like you have longer oxygen in low oxygen environments, presumably, I guess. Or maybe it's something to do with stamina or action points. I don't know. Or I don't know if this game has an equivalent of action points, but it might do. We've got ballistics. Centuries of conflict have proven that when it comes to threat elimination, few things stack up more powerful than high-speed projectiles. Basically, guns. You're good with guns. Presumably, like, bullet-based guns, because, you know, ballistics. And then gastronomy. Access to brand new worlds means access to brand new ingredients. There's almost no limit to the delicious foods and drinks a talented chef can prepare. So not only are you good at, you know, running from enemies, you're good at killing enemies, and then you're good at cooking them when you've eaten them. I do like how they've themed this. How, you know, each one kind of tells a story. You got Bouncer. You've worked the line at the toughest clubs in the settled systems. Back then, you learned that most non-lethal confrontations can be solved one of two ways. A strong right hook, or a more strongly secured door. So you get boxing, so you're good with physical attacks, presumably. Security, when the standardized digital lockpick mechanism is renowned for its security, any code can be broken with the proper training. So, is that lockpicking? Is that like digital lockpicking, or is that hacking? I don't know. And then fitness again, which we've already seen. You will see these crossover. They don't give you... They're all not like 100% unique. You will see crossover. Bounty Hunter. Where there are wanted individuals, there are those who profit from their capture. And your quarry knows that in the vastness of space they can run, but they cannot hide. So you'll notice that we've got different colored ones here. You've got purple ones, which I think are... I'm assuming technical, I think, was one of the other groups. I think. I'm like... pulling this out of the vastness of my memory. So on this one we get piloting, which is presumably, you know, piloting a ship, targeting control systems, and boost pack training. So presumably piloting and targeting control systems are for when you are, you know, piloting your ship. And boost pack training, well, you always have a backpack. At least I assume you always have a backpack. And you can use it to, like, jump in the air. Kind of like Mass Effect Andromeda. Which was actually one of the best features of Mass Effect Andromeda. That's something I'm hoping comes back in the next Mass Effect game, but we'll see. So yeah, it seems like you get good on that. Chef, while the unrefined masses scarf down chunks by the shipload, you cater to those with a more discerning palate. Your kitchen, countless alien species became true culinary masterpieces. So again, you get gastronomy. I like how you have dueling, which is... I'm assuming that's like, you know, melee weapon specialization. So it's you're good with a knife, you know, you're handy with a blade, and then scavenging, which makes a lot of sense. Then you get combat medic, leave it to human beings to fight over something as infinite as outer space. Mood. That's where you come in. You've never been afraid to take on the enemy, but you'd much rather take care of your friends. So pistol certification. So presumably you're good at pistol. Medicine. You're good at medicine and wellness. Yeah, I'm assuming that's like more health. I would guess that's like more hit points. I would imagine. But again, look, you got a blue one here. You got the 3 different colors we've seen so far. I know there's supposed to be 5. I'm not sure if... Oh, I wonder if it also comes down to shape. Because if you look, like, the purples are hexagons. And then... Well, the purples look kind of like jewels, almost, if you will. And then you've got the... Because... Yeah, I wonder if that's the thing. Because those two, like the one on the left and the one on the right, fitness and gastronomy, they look a similar color, but they're a different shape. I'm wondering if that comes into it. Or the shape could denote... maybe more like the type of skill it is, if it's a passive or it's an active one, but I don't think so. I think the shape and the color seem pretty much, because they're made to look like emblems, like the kind of like stickers you can stick on your clothes or something like that. But yeah, there we go. So Cyberrunner. From Neon to New Atlantis, the megacorps stand as monuments to power, prestige, and profit. You worked for both, for and against them. On the inside and the out, often sacrificing conscience for credits. So stealth, security, and theft, which is interesting. So is theft like pickpocketing? Not entirely honorable and certainly not legal. It is nonetheless occasionally necessary to discreetly remove property from someone's person. Yeah, theft is pickpocketing then, okay. Cybernetics. Robots, mere toys, neuroamps. Good for parlor tricks. The colony war may have made implants and upgrades available to veterans, but you once saw a greater future, humans and machines as one. So medicine, security, and lasers. What else we got? The diplomat. The wars are over, peace now reigns to settle systems, but only because there are those quietly fighting to keep it. Because of you, agreements were signed, words were heeded, lives spared. So persuasion, commerce, and wellness. Okay, makes sense. Commerce is like, I don't know, going to be like bartering, I guess. You get better stuff. Will stealth and ranged be OP build? Look, stealth and ranged is always an OP build because it's OP in real life. If you're a sniper sitting on a rooftop that's like a mile away from where the action is going down, you're probably fucking safe. You know? Stealth and ranged is always OP because it is so in real life and you can't change that. Okay, so we've got explorers. Hey, exploration is a lost art. You didn't listen. As the major factions argued over the space they desperately tried to control, you were busy uncovering the wonders of the settled systems. You got lasers, aerodynamics. Advanced technology is one thing, but it takes skill, patience, and a little bit of love to coax even more capability out of a ship's grav drive. Okay, so you can use your grav drive to get further, I guess? And then surveying. Humanity now has access to untold alien worlds, and the ability to decipher all that data while on the ground has become an essential skill set. Interesting. Gangster. You're always disgusted by suckers killing themselves to make an honest wage. As soon as you're old enough to hold a weapon, you took what you wanted from anyone unlucky enough to have it. Shotgun certification, boxing and theft, that makes sense. Homesteader. Discovered the settled systems, many oxygen-rich planets and moons. Meant humans could live just about anywhere if they had the know-how. You did, and utilized it to great effect. So you get geology. You discovered minerals mined from alien planets and moons that directly led to some incredible technological advancements. So I'm trying to work out what that would like give you as an effect. Because weightlifting, yeah, you can carry more stuff. That's literally more carry capacity. But what would geology give you? I mean, I guess it could be like more minerals when mining, perhaps? Or maybe you can, like when you're mining, you've got a higher chance of getting rare stuff in drops. I don't know. So industrialist, there was a time when all you wanted was to be a titan of industry, maybe a ship designer or a megacorp. Thankfully that skill set never goes out of style in the settled systems. Persuasion, security, and research methods. Skillfully employing both new and time-tested methods. Researcher. They complete projects fast. Yeah, so there's a researching component to this. Presumably, I guess, based on that, it's a timed thing. Like, you set something cooking, and then come back an hour later and it's unlocked. Perhaps. Or maybe it's just cheaper. It needs less materials to do something like that. Don't know. We'll find out as we go. Long hauler. Let those other hothead pilots obsess over laser weapons and maneuverability. You're a space trucker. Pure and simple. Pack the cargo and get it there fast. Get paid. Repeat. Life is simple and good. So weightlifting, piloting, and ballistic weapons systems. I think that speaks for itself. Pilgrim. Wayfarer. Wanderer. Seeker. Transient. You've been called many things during your travels and learned something those others could never understand. The journey is the destination. So scavenging, which is, increase better loot, presumably, when you kill shit. Surveying and gastronomy, that's not too bad. Not sure what I want to go for at this point. Professor, you've always enjoyed learning, but nothing could compare to the joy of teaching others. Humankind spread throughout the stars. There was never a lack of knowledge to obtain, and you gladly assisted. So yeah, aerodynamics means you can fly further. Geology, again, better materials. And researching. So yeah, if you want to be like an explorer, crafty type, Professor's probably good for you. Persuasion looks more like it's spreading a virus, does it? Hang on, where was persuasion? Yeah, I suppose it does. That's like what is that? That's like the COVID pictures we were getting as like, do not do this. It's like, yeah, I get it. I get that. You're spreading the virus of ideas and opinions. That's the problem. Ronin, massless and unbound, you wander the settled system as a blade for hire. To some, you were simply a mercenary. To others, a hero. And to a select few, a nightmare they could never wake from. So we've got dueling, stealth, and scavenging. Makes sense, I suppose. Sculptor, with your knowledge of anatomy and skilled, steady hands. You could have had a lucrative career as a surgeon. Instead, you followed your heart and created works of art to amaze and inspire. So medicine, geology, and persuasion makes sense. Settled systems are no stranger to warfare, and if there's one thing armed conflict relies on, it's trained warriors with guns and guts. You had both. Simple bloody work, and you were great at it. Yeah, fitness, ballistics, boost pack training. That one is tempting, because I boost pack training is something I definitely want to go for, because it just looks fun. Space scoundrel. Good, bad. Whose right is it to say? If there's anything you've learned while traipsing through the galaxy, it's this. Space may look black, but it's really one big shade of grey. Fair enough. So yeah, again, standard stuff. Xenobiology. Settled system is home to untold alien species. While none of them have yet proven sentient, that never deterred you. Now that's interesting, actually, because that was something a lot of people were talking about in the lead up to this game, is that there doesn't seem to be sentient alien life. Humans seem to be the only intelligent species around, or at least, at an intelligence level that has gone into space and is exploring the galaxy. Of course, that then comes into the artifacts we're looking for. Well, something had to place those artifacts scattered around the place, So could this be something set there for first contact, like a, 2001: A Space Odyssey kind of thing? I don't know. I guess that's what we're going to be finding out. That's literally the point. So yeah, you sort out and study them for whatever gifts they offer. So you get laser. Why lasers? I mean, I guess if you're a xenobiologist, part of that is like, pulling things apart to see how they work. But you'd think that like blades would be better with that rather than lasers. But there you go, whatever. Lasers, surveying, and fitness, huh? Okay, and then you get file not found. Oddly, there's no information on file about your past life, clerical oversight, deletion by some powerful unknown faction, or was there just nothing of note to mention? Whatever the reason, your past is known only to you. What's important is the here and now, the path you're about to forge. And from what I understand, this is kind of a generic thing. It's like you've got some health points, you're good with basic guns, and you're okay at flying a ship. Because I kind of like that one in a way, because that's nice and mysterious. It was the Reapers. See, I do worry, like, what the conclusion of this story is going to be, because if it's setting up a mystery, you've got to conclude the mystery in a good way. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think this game is going to stick the landing. Because I do think this is going to be one of those games that is about the journey and not the destination. Like, getting to the end is one thing, but that's not going to be important. It's going to be the getting there that's important. So yeah, you've got all of these wonderful background things. I really don't know which one I'm going to go for, because there's nothing that, like, really jumps out at me. I'm not sure. Because, I mean, all it really does is give you 3 starting skills. You get 3 free perks. So the trick is, well, what are you going to want? Honestly, I'm kind of tempted towards Diplomat, because I do like having speech options. I don't think that's a bad thing. Speech is often fun to play with in a game, and it can really, like, get you things that you might want easier. So currently leaning towards Diplomat. Explorer might be fun, just in general. Like, I like the idea of being an explorer. Like, if I had the option to explore space like that, I probably would. So I'm almost tempted to pick this for the sake, not necessarily for the sake of, gaming the system, but for the sake of almost like role-playing in that way. Yeah, that's not so much. Homesteader, again, geology, surveying, and weightlifting. That one doesn't seem too bad to me. Persuasion, security, and research methods. It's such a toughie. How about you guys in the chat? What are you leaning towards? Not necessarily for me, but I'm curious what your thoughts on this is. What would based on everything we've seen, what would you sort of lean towards? Because presumably all of us are going to end up playing this game at some point. You'd probably go with custom or soldier. I don't think File Not Found is custom. I don't think you can make a custom. File Not Found is more generic. There's no custom option here. You have to pick one. You can't edit these. This is just like, oh, let's go generic. You don't have anything specific in your file because you don't want a background, which is why it's File Not Found. So you can't actually customize one. This isn't Oblivion where you can create your own set of rules. Which always confused the fuck out of me, but hey ho, never mind. You'd stare at the screen for hours, probably. Yeah, well, I mean, I have been looking at this for like 20 minutes now. I told you the first hour of this was going to be me going through this character creation. Because creating the body, that's one thing. This is what I knew was going to take me a long time to go through. I'm currently iffing and offing between Homesteader and Explorer. Because I don't necessarily want lasers of Explorer. Like, I like the idea of being called an Explorer. Because I know for a fact that the background you pick will come up in, like, conversations. I know that is a thing. So I do kind of like the idea of being labeled as an Explorer by the game. But I don't like the lasers thing. Like, when it comes to weapons, I'll probably just use whatever's I've got available to me. And, you know, the aerodynamics I can take and leave. I do like the surveying thing. But then I'm very much leaning towards Homesteader. Because, again, you get surveying, you get geology. You also get the weightlifting. But then, I mean, I could easily just spend some perk points to get that. I'm going to tick Explorer, I think. Because... yeah, I really like the idea of being called an Explorer, I think. So we'll go with Explorer. And then we get the traits. Yes, so traits are entirely optional. Kind of like in Fallout New Vegas had traits that they were optional in there as well. Where it's basically, you get a good, but you also get a bad. You know, you get a pro and a con out of it. And there's a lot of these, but I've got my eye on one for certain, a second one as a good maybe. I don't know what I want the third one to be, but we'll have a look. So we've got alien DNA. You volunteered for a controversial experiment that combines alien and human DNA. As a result, you start with increased health and oxygen, but healing and food items are not as effective. I mean, I guess if health and oxygen are that important to you, that's a decent one, but I do think that, you know, healing stuff not doing as good kind of balances out almost to the point of uselessness. Although if you kind of like the idea of just having alien DNA, that's kind of fun. Dream home. You own a luxurious customizable house on a peaceful planet. Unfortunately, it comes with 125,000 credit mortgage with Gal Bank that has to be paid weekly. For the record, I really like that idea too. This is this is the second one I talked about where I'm like, that could be fun to have. Like the idea that you've got this nice home somewhere, but you've also got to fucking pay money to it. The other thing, of course, is I don't necessarily mind the idea of giving some of my money away over to someone else because, well, like most Bethesda RPGs, I get the feeling money's going to be quite easy to come across. So we'll definitely go Dream Home, I think. We've got Empath. You are deeply connected to the feelings of others. Performing actions for your companion likes will result. Performing actions your companion... I don't know why I said for. Performing actions your companion likes will result in a temporary increase in combat effectiveness. But performing actions they don't like will have the precise opposite effect. So yeah, that's kind of like Fallout 4 system, but on steroids. Extrovert. You are a people person. Exerting yourself uses less oxygen when adventuring with human companions, but more when adventuring alone. So yeah, if you're the kind of person who likes having party members, extrovert might be a good one for you. It does specifically say human companions, and obviously you can have like robots and stuff as companions. So I guess if that's a problem to you. I also like that it can't be combined with introvert. Yeah, that makes sense. So Freestar Collective Settler, you gain access to special Freestar Collective dialogue options and better rewards from some missions given by the faction, but crime bounty towards other factions is greatly increased. Yeah, because this is, I forget, I think you got Freestar Collective, I think, yeah, you got Neon. Hang on, which ones? I think Serpent's Embrace is one as well. And then United Colonies. I think those are your 4 factions, I think. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Hero Worship. You've earned the attention of annoying, adoring fan who'll show up randomly and jabber at you incessantly. On the plus side, he'll join your ship's crew and give you gifts. Yeah, this is a play on a character from Oblivion, I believe. I don't know, I never ran into him because I don't like Oblivion. I know, heresy to say, but I'm sorry, Oblivion just sucks. It is what it is, but I'm not picking that one because that one just sounds annoying. So introvert, which is obviously the opposite of extrovert, is if you prefer playing alone, you will use less oxygen when adventuring, but more adventurers when other human companions. A tempting one, I will say, because I do plan to mostly be a solo player on this, but at the same time I'm like, well, I might have companion quests, and there might be times where I'm like forced because of the story to have a companion. I don't know. I guess we'll see. So, I don't know. I'm on the fence about that one. Good stuff. Your parents are alive and well, and you can visit them at home, but you'll automatically send 2% of your credits home to them every week. Yeah, I'm taking that one. Because when I saw that, I knew for a fact I was going to be taking it. Because, let me be honest here. How many video games have it where your parents are alive and you can actually visit them? Most video game protagonists have parents that are either dead at the start of the game, like, you know, before the game even starts, your parents are already dead, or they die in the opening fucking act. And I'm like, I was genuinely racking my brain thinking about this. The only idea I could come up with off the top of my head was the Mass Effect trilogy, where if you pick the spacer starting option, so it's you're not even guaranteed to get it, like it's something you have to pick, but if you pick the spacer starting option, then your mother is alive. Your father is never mentioned, whether he's alive or dead, I haven't the faintest idea, but you can talk with her in the first game. You can actually have a conversation with her. You get an email from her in the second game, and she's just generally confirmed to be alive in the third game. I like how it gets more distant with each one. I don't know if that's supposed to have a poignant meaning behind it or not, but probably not. It's just laziness on the devs' part. But yeah, I love the idea of having parents, actually being alive. It's just, I don't know, it's a fun idea to me. Now you have them die in the final act. I mean, you never know. Who knows? I mean, I don't know what the story of the game is going to end up being, so you never know. So, you grew up on the mean streets of Neon. You gain access to special dialogue options and better rewards for missions in Neon, but again, it's exactly the same as all the other ones. So, Raised Enlightened. You grew up as a member of the Enlightened. You gain access to a special chest full of items in the House of the Enlightened in New Atlantis, but lose access to the Sanctum Universum chest. Okay. So these are your religious factions, I suppose. These guys I don't know anything about. Like, I sort of vaguely know about, like, the Freestar Collective, the Neon, Serpent's Embrace, all this stuff. Those are, like, I believe these ones are factions that have... Oh, wait, Serpent's Embrace is a religion, not a faction. Oh, okay. My mistake. So I guess you get the United Colonist, Freestar Collective, and Neon. That's interesting. I thought Serpent's Embrace was a faction. No, Serpent's Embrace is apparently a religion. Huh. Grab jumping provides a temporary boost to health and oxygen, but health and oxygen are lowered if you don't continue jumping regularly, like an addiction. What the fuck? It's like you're a sudden Minecraft player. You just gotta jump everywhere for no reason whatsoever. That's really funny. I like that idea. God, that would be really fun as like a challenge thing. To just say, oh god, I've got to jump everywhere now. That's actually really funny. I like that. Okay, your body's been acclimatized to space. Health and oxygen are increased when in space, but decreased when on the surface. Because surfers are known for jumping. I mean, I guess. It's more of a cricket thing than a serpent, but sure, whatever. So yeah, you got space, and the opposite is terra firma. Increased health and oxygen, but decreased when you're in space. Again, I mean, honestly, you're probably going to be spending about 50-50, depending on, I don't know, your choices, I guess. Okay, task badge. Occasionally, if you have crew trained in a certain ship system, that ship system will automatically repair itself for full health whenever its damage is low, or below 50%. However, all crew costs twice as much to hire. Interesting. And wanted. Someone put a price on your head and word has spread. Occasionally armed mercenaries will show up and try to kill you, but being cornered gives you an edge. When your health is low, you do extra damage. Yeah, see, this is the thing. It's like, with the exception of Dream Home and Kid stuff, that was more or less all I sort of had in mind. None of the others really, like, jump out at me. I could go introvert because I am planning on spending most of my time alone. Reminds me of the latter. I think you might have to retype that. Hang on, semis. Oh, do you mean Sesame Street? You kind of botched that. Reminds me of the latter Sesame Street game where you get the control options on normal and jumping only. Yeah, I think you're gonna need to retype that, Jaggoth. You kind of need English. No, good doesn't work. What? You know what? I'm gonna go introvert. I'm probably gonna end up regretting it because I'm probably gonna get stuck in a sodding quest where I've got a person with me. But I think I'm mostly going to be spending time by myself. Yeah, I can't really see anything else I particularly want. But I think that seems pretty good. And hey, I don't know how little oxygen you actually have. So, it is what it is. Anyway, there you go. That is the full set. That is everything, I think. And yeah, we are finished. Except, and I did warn you this might happen. It's 4 o'clock already. And I did warn you I was going to be spending the first hour in character creation. Like, I did warn you about that quite specifically. So, yeah, we're going to take a break before we get into this. So, properly. But, yeah, the Great Adventurer begins. And a little hard to say at the moment whether I like it or not because, well, duh. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, yeah, going to take a break. Back in a minute, guys. And we're back. Alright, let's see. Everything I think is about as good as I want it to be. Yeah, we're going to be an explorer with a few random traits. I'm an introverted explorer. Can I actually point that out? I kind of picked introverted explorer. Yeah, okay. That literally just dropped for me, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not sure if that makes sense, but whatever. It's not so much about being introverted in terms of always staying inside the house. It's just I don't like other people. That's why I'm an explorer. I don't mind being outside. It's just I want to be outside by myself. Which, yeah, actually that's a little true to life. But hey ho, whatever. See the universe, but no one in it. Exactly. Exactly. You want to see the universe. You don't have to look at how crowded it is. Okay. Oh. Okay. She, her. Can you actually change that? I heard about this. You can change your pronouns or something. How do you do that? hang on a sec. Oh, there we go. B. Yeah, look, you can change your pronouns. No, hang on. Yeah, look, you can actually change your pronouns. He, him, she, her, or they, them. That's fun. Never had a pronoun selector before. Oh no, it's gone woke. Who the fuck cares? Anyway, yeah, fine, whatever. I don't really actually care that much. Right. Yeah, I'd heard about that. People bitching and moaning about it online, and I'm just like, oh, okay. I don't care. Like, I literally couldn't give a shit. But it's a nice thing to have. Okay. You don't overly care, but it did make you roll your eyes. Well, I mean, I guess it's a nice inclusion. Like, it's there if you want it, or you can just go with the default. It doesn't matter. You can ignore it if you're not interested.
I forgot Explorer was on your application. Must have been slow work when you don't have a ship.
Oh, the loading in this is so bad. Again, I don't know if this is the game or
Well,
because
you got
I'm
the
not on
sample.
SSD.
Client's on his way, then we all get paid.
Hmm.
Do you remember anything that happened?
There was this light and music. It was like a dream or a vision.
Easy there, high flyer. Probably just the endorphins kicking in when you passed out. Don't go having an experience on me. You'll walk it off. More importantly, we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Huh, sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. Will be... Speak of the devil.
Something went beep. Hey, we're in. Ooh. Endoskeleton.
Constellation contact is on approach.
Wait, the Explorers group? I thought they were kind of a joke.
Not a joke. You're just too young to know better.
Hey, I'm just saying they got a reputation. Hell, I bet half the crew here doesn't even believe they really exist.
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth exists, but it's still there. Same with Constellation.
Yeah, but come on. Exploring space? Who does that anymore? Ain't the space we've already got complicated enough?
Not to them, apparently. Alright,
Okay.
Dusty. Airlock. Put your helmet on.
Oop. Alright, press tab to open the data menu. Ooh, hey, how about that? Equip a helmet. Okay, how do we do that? We click on... Oh, skills, inventory... I don't know. And, ooh, star map. Ooh, lovely. Okay, so presumably we want to go inventory... helmets. Here we go. Nice. Press and hold tab to exit. Ooh. Popping textures galore. It's like I said, my computer can barely run this game. I've mentioned before, my computer is like 6 years old at this point. Probably more, like 6.5. And I do need to get a new one, but they're expensive. So it is a case of, well... I don't know if these glitches are because of the game or if because my computer can barely fucking run it. I actually don't know. Okay, we'll see what happens. That's what he said. Hold. One helmet. Woo. The sound is really bugging out. Well, yeah, the sound is like dying. Oh my god, what is with the sound? The audio is what's messing up the most at the moment. It's like the game is just not loving it. I don't know, as I say, I don't know if this is my computer or what. Hey, there he comes.
Trying to get through.
It's classic. Come on, let's do this.
Oh, up we go. Who we got? Ahoy hoy. Hello. It's a doggo ship. I mean, kinda.
Barrett?
Man,
Been a long time.
Yes, it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Right here. The new girl found it.
That right. And everything went cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazal, and no Barrett, not cool. She passed out after the extraction. Woke up saying all kinds of nonsense.
Is that right? Went on a trip, huh?
How would you know about that?
Well, you could say that the infinite possibilities of the universe are full of everything but coincidences.
Yeah, you could call it that.
That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Barrett, the scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
Uh-oh.
I really thought I lost them.
Barrett?
Oh, I guess we're doing this. Grab a weapon? Sure. Alright, let's equip it, shall we? I need a better computer. Ooh, Eon. Okay, you'll do. We going? What are they doing? I think my computer is dying. Come on, die already, will ya? Oh my god, this is terrible. This gun sucks. Hey, it works for me. Woo! Everybody alive? Except pirates? We good? Loot everything, because, I mean, that's what you do. Loot everything. Grab everything that isn't nailed down. I got a mortgage to pay off. You alive? Oh, you're alive. I can't loot you. That's a shame. Right, how are we getting on? Hello.
Of course Barrett was being followed. Every time.
Okay.
Well, that was some fine work under pressure.
Was it? You say so. I don't know. This game is just killing my PC right now.
That means you saw it. The visions. You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now.
So you can tell me what that artifact of yours is. I'm in. Take me off this damn moon. Sign me up. What is Constellation
You
anyway?
ever stare up at the stars at night wondering what's out there? Well, that's us. That's where we go.
Oh, okay. That doesn't exactly. You take me off this damn moon. Sign me up.
Nothing wrong with honest work. Although, yes. See your point.
Oh no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but she's not some minor anymore, Lynn. Soon as she touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things.
What about the mine? Don't you need me?
Now that we've been attacked, we've got to pack up and move on. Argos will come for the rest of us. You get going.
No, okay. You say so. Well, thanks for everything.
Just go. Before I say something I regret.
Well, now that that's settled. Bosco, get her to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo. Again. Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time.
Ooh. It's a watch. I may have to look if there's something I can do about this.
The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions?
Always questions. Yeah, why send me? Shouldn't you go? It's your very own Pip-Boy. Well, yeah.
Come on. You're really not at all curious about that light and music show you experienced? Why it only affected you? Because if you didn't notice, we've all been handling it since with no problem. The way I see it, Constellation needs that artifact, but they also need you. This mystery is only getting bigger each step we take. And you're part of it now.
Fair enough. You giving me your ship?
Technically, it's not even mine. Consider it a loan. Vasco will keep you on course. Besides, I'm making an exception since you can tell Constellation about that vision you had.
What is Constellation exactly?
See, that's the problem with the settled systems. Too easy to take everything for granted. While everyone else is busy playing politics, we're the ones braving the unknown, charting the vastness of space. Without us, the galaxy is just a big room with the lights turned out.
What exactly did we dig up?
That, my friend, is the million-credit question. And Constellation can find the answer. With your help.
And the Crimson Fleet?
They're just following the loot, like pirates do. And I have something of a reputation as a loot collector.
Well, good for you then, I suppose. Great, a mortgage, parents to pay, and now a car alone. I was gonna make that joke.
Vasco, don't let her break my ship.
Well, looks like we're off.
We're still in one piece. Oh god, I'm gonna throw up. Hey, I don't know how you kept your cool back there.
Me neither.
You going? Staying around isn't helping us out any.
Alright, fine, I'm going. Sheesh. Looks like you're glad to get rid of me. Also, robot, hello.
It appears you are the new captain of the Frontier.
Called the Frontier? Neat. We're going into space. Ooh, okay, yep, there it goes.
Captain, I assume you know how to fly a Class A starship. As Barrett likes to say, it's as easy as learning to ride a bike.
Business
I will
sandwich.
attempt to boost the shields, just in
Chunks
case there are any
apple.
difficulties.
Interesting. Meal pack, ramen, grinder. Loot. Always with the loot. Of course, you gotta work out what loot is good and what loot isn't good. What's that? Oh, vacuum tape. See, that could be good. Oh, broken constellation space helmet. Not very good, and it very specifically says don't use, so I probably shouldn't pick it up. Nightmare, Old Earth, baseball? Random cube! What is that, like a Rubik's Cube? Crying out loud. A bed, makes sense. What's this? A Barrett personal slate.
You know the drill, Vasco. Protocol Indigo means no deviations, no distractions, no dalliances, in short, no fun. Unless, as strictly defined by Sarah, said deviations, distractions, and dalliances are completely necessary in getting this fine vessel, the Discovery-class Starship Frontier, back home in one piece. I guess I'm still technically borrowing it from Constellation, even if I have no intention of actually giving it back.
Okay, fair enough. Sounds like a really nice guy. Navigation console. Ooh. Can we actually look at this? Yeah. Woo. Cool. That's a very, yep, that's a moon. Wow, that's a big fucking sun. Alright, how do we... ooh, system view, lovely. We've got space stations. Bunch of planets. Don't know why some of them have dots and some of them don't. Surface map. Alright, so that's a moon over there. Whoa. It's literally the surface map of... Nope, don't do that. Okay, that's... I don't know. I'll work this out as we go. It's gonna be complicated. It's space. Oh, Sol. Wait, let's go home. Let's see if we can see my house from here. That's a lot of... Well, I was gonna say that's a lot of planets. No, that's a lot of suns. Okay. Alright, well we got that then. Let's go say hi to... Okay, why is it the music that keeps cutting out so much? What is that? Why is it the music that keeps dying on me? I don't get that. Like, I can understand the graphics playing up, because my graphics card isn't really good enough to do this. Why does it keep cutting out the music? Okay, hold space to take off. Whoa. I've never done this before. But apparently I'm pretty good at it. Well, I've never done it before. I think my character has probably done it before. My character is supposed to be an explorer. Whoa.
Now that we are in orbit, it might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems, and we'll be on our way.
Okay, yeah. Okay, hold left alt. Wait, left alt? Okay, left alt To switch between systems and allocate power. Why left Alt? Okay. Right, I get it.
Each system on a ship requires power. Allocating power is under your direct control. Let's go over the engines. Engines control our maximum speed. Try increasing and decreasing our relative velocity.
Yeah, so that just drops it to
The
0.
ship's engine has a sweet spot for better handling during turns. Draw your attention to the HUD. You'll notice a speed indicator in the lower
Yes.
left with a gauge that goes up and down as you adjust the throttle. Try to center the gauge so that it lines up with the center of the vertical bars to its right. Boosts can be engaged for temporary bursts of speed.
Left shift and woo boost. Okay, that makes it.
Let's turn our attention
Okay.
to the shields. Try adjusting power to the shields. Notice more power increases their strength. Shields protect the ship from hull damage. Without a hull, they'll be vaporized. Shield health is displayed in the lower right. Hull damage is below it.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. So shields, hull, that makes a lot of sense. I get that. Yeah. God, there's a lot to look at here, isn't there?
You've proven an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear.
Uh-oh.
We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective. If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile.
Okay.
The enemy shields are down, Captain. Ballistic weaponry excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline.
Gotcha.
Congratulations on surviving your first Starship assault, Captain. We should search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage.
All
You
right.
will need to fly close to it before we can access the remains.
Oop. Careful. Bump into the damn thing. That's fine. Yay! First space combat. Not bad. I will probably be much worse when it gets into non-tutorial stuff. I sucked at space combat in No Man's Sky. Hey, the bright lights of the sun. Let's fly into the sun. That would be fun. Yeah, we probably shouldn't do that.
2 more Crimson Fleet
Oh,
ships
God,
are jumping
really?
into our location, Captain.
Damn it. Come on. Goodbye. Okay, hang on. Not. Oh, geez, missiles. That would explain it. How the hell do you turn faster? Where are you? See, this is why I hate space combat, because you can just end up going around in bloody circles trying to find something. Where the hell are you? Why can't I turn any faster than this? Why does it feel like I'm not even moving? I feel like I should... No! There you are. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Where the hell are you?
The amount of
Whew.
Crimson Fleet hostility has been far more than anticipated. At this rate, the odds mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete. A perfect staging area for pirates.
Oh, that's explained. I get it. Okay, I'm starting to get this now. Because it's like that. Oh, that explains what he was on about with the line, right? So your speed has to be in that little middle bar. Because okay, bottom corner of the circle, bottom left of the circle is, yeah, you can use W and S to speed up or speed down. That explains why it felt like I wasn't turning very fast, because you turn faster when your line is in that little sort of middle bit, and then if you speed up too fast, then that's why I was turning so slowly. Oh look, it does actually. Yeah, so if you hold it, then you can't turn as fast. Right, I get you. Okay, that's very odd. This is going to take some time to get used to. Space combat is something that I genuinely suck at, because I was always rubbish at it in No Man's Sky. So, yeah, just terrible in general. Right, what are we doing? Oh, you can repair your hull too. That's good to know. Repair things up. Good? I think we're good. Excellent. Okay, so what hang on, I was busy faffing around with the thing. What is it we have to do? Is it tab? Ship. Oh, that's ship. That explains it. Makes sense. Okay, so star map. Okay, where are we going? We're going to... What is that? Oh, a ship. There's a ship there, apparently. But we're not supposed to. We're only supposed to go to one place, and that's to... Wait, is it in the same system? Oh, it might actually be in the same system. Hang on. Oh, it is. It's all the way over there. Wow, so I really wasn't that far away from it at all. It's literally just on the other side of the planet. Crete. Crete Research Lab. Why are we going to Crete? I don't know. Apparently we're going to Crete. He probably did explain, and I was too busy trying to work out how to fly a bloody spaceship.
We have arrived in orbit. The abandoned facility with our Crimson Fleet captain is on the surface.
Ah. Okay, how do we... Star map? Planet view of star map gives you information about the environment. Lets you scan a planet for resources and help you discover key landing sites. Okay. Ooh, missions. Okay. Yeah, well, we've only got one quest at the moment. Alright. Show me? Show me what? Okay. Seems a bit weird that you've got to travel to the planet in space and then tell you to land on the planet. Like, you can't just say, just take me to the planet's surface, but I don't know. Maybe that is something that we'll get to do later on.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Okay. Oop. Well, someone just took off. Hey, we're in. What is that? I don't know. Did we have like a scanner or something?
Captain, Protocol Indigo dictates that I am to return to the Lodge with no deviations. We are here to stop the Crimson Fleet from pursuit. Nothing more.
Fair enough. Don't deviate from the plan. Can't even get out of the planet's orbit. Yeah, that's fair. So why is the Crimson Fleet after him?
I have often asked Barrett that same question at various times, and about various individuals that wanted to cause us harm. The most likely answer is that Barrett personally insulted him, typically by continuing to live, usually after escaping from certain death, and often with an object multiple people wanted.
Who are you and Barrett, and what is Constellation?
Constellation is an explorers society founded over 50 years ago with the mission of seeking out the unknown. Members often engage in expeditions in small groups, typically 1 or 2 people, or, like Barrett and myself, 1 person and 1 robot. The membership is intentionally limited and small. Should you join Constellation yourself, you will be the 10th active member.
Very small. Why is Barrett trusting me with his ship? Yeah, I mean, considering I almost got it blown up, I mean...
Barrett would say that billions of years ago, we were all one with the cosmos, so technically you have known each other forever. But the more practical answer is likely that he needs you. The number of known people who have been affected by the artifacts is now 2. Without your investment in Constellation's mission, he may never know more about the experience you both share. So he is showing you trust in order to gain your support.
I see, so he also had the visions I saw. Okay. Okay, so we don't have a lot of ammo, so I'm going to have to look at what guns I've got and what ammo I've got for each one. Although I don't know how I can see how much ammo I've actually got. So I've got an axe, I got a laser cutter, that's a basic thing. So what is this? Modified maelstrom. Might do as a weapon. Apparently I'm also low on health. I should probably heal up. Aid, what have I got? Med pack. Shows 4% of health for 10 seconds, so 40% of health. Sure.
According to the scanners, the abandoned research facility is in this direction.
Okay. Hi, little creepy, crawly things, whatever you are. So do we have like a scanner or something? Okay, yeah, the sound is just dying right now. Oh god. I may actually just not be able to play this game, which would be disappointing. Hello. Ooh, scannering. Okay. Scan creatures, minerals, and plants. Each unique item scanned versus your survey data. Okay. No, what do we actually do to... Okay, we scanned it, I think. It's fine, we're backing up. Don't worry, big guy. You scan anything else? Ooh, what's this? Scanned silver. That thing doesn't seem to want to leave me alone. Oh no, he's buggered off. Hello, what? What? He's gone! What are you firing at? Bloody weirdo. Ooh. close do you have to be to scan something?
Has dropped unexpectedly. Begin search protocol.
What? What did he say? I don't know. I'm wandering around, I'm exploring. Give me low.
In the area has ceased.
Okay, resources. Resources.
We are no longer alone. I have found the enemy.
Yep, good for you. I'm just gonna go this way now. So much for keeping a low profile, huh? Recharge. Get everything you can. Let's go. What the hell are you doing?
Significantly decreases one's life expectancy. Assisted you during combat.
That thing did not want to leave, did it? Oh, there you are. Scan it. Get all the stuff. Never know when you're gonna need it. Would you not like grab this stuff or what? Oh, nope, there it goes. Alright, what else? What else?
The Confederation of small independent pirate crews, all flying under the same banner. They are typically unscrupulous and violent.
Fair enough. So we got multiple ways inside. Alright, let's see what we got. Because we don't exactly have a lot right now. We're in. What we got going on? I don't know. Omega the Last Days. Is that a book? It might well be. Punch opening Omega's Last Days of the World, which a comet is set to collide with the Earth in the 25th century, and people must come to terms with the end of the world and what that actually means. Interesting.
Curious, these are related colonies markings, but we are in Freestar Collective space. It then stands to reason that this was once a secret UC facility.
I'm guessing that's not good. Ish dark. Nope. Reminder run. What? That can't be good. Alright. Ooh, massive 20 and a value of 55. I'm guessing that's good? I don't know. You always want to look for the weight to value ratios. That's the important thing. That's why cigarette cartons are always so goddamn, you know, just something you'd want the hell out of in Fallout games. Ooh, Digipick. Cred stick. Ooh, 200 credits, bloody hell. Syringe, coffee mug. Genetic sample bottle. Digipicks I think are important because I think those are the equivalent of lockpicks. Can enemies notice a flashlight? I don't know. We'll find out soon enough, I guess. He's been dead a while. Yep. Ooh, history of xenobiology. There are several chapters of Lasnesson's work seem to focus primarily on the digestive system of alien herbivores. Fair enough. Want to read these things, play the game yourself. I don't have time for that. Alright, anything else? Anything? Desktop organizer. Well, doesn't seem like much else. Ooh, sparkling water. Drinking. Alright, okay, at the beer.
Beginning combat protocol.
Do you think he noticed me?
I am aiming for your center of mass.
Good enough. Deck of cards. I don't know if those are worth picking up. This is the thing, I've got to relearn all this shit. Drink your dreams? Ooh. Wow, vending machines actually bloody work. That makes a change. So used to games where they don't. Right, what else we got? What else we got? Anything of note? Oh, that was the wrong button to press. Sorry. you. I wanted this button. I'll get it right. I'm used to like holding tab to get the light going because that's what it was in like Fallout 4 with the Pip-Boy. You had to hold the tab button. Antibiotics. Ooh. Pickwick Papers. First ray of light to illuminate the gloom. Charles Dickens first spoke about a man established a society whose goal is to travel and research human life. Okay. Anyone else? Hello? Knock knock? Or, you know, bang bang? Terramorph is loose. The what?
Oh man, that was the best.
Classic United Colonies. Put something in a game and nearly kills you.
One more time.
Sand sculpture, that's random. Well, I heard them, but I don't see them. Don't know what that was, but it looked like it, ooh, Starlocked board game. Sure, why not? Let's grab that. Actually, what is my, assuming I can without crashing on me. Why does it take that long to load up the goddamn inventory? Hang on, what are we on? 85 out of 135. Okay. So we still got a bit of weight spare. Blender base. Ooh, alien bug paperweight. What we got? Oh, bandages could come in handy. Oh, hello. I don't even know what that was, but it looked fun. Hang on. Was that a shotgun? That would be nice to have. No, the Grendel is a rifle. We got pistols, we got rifles, and we got one melee. Fair enough. Can we... hang on a second. So we got favorites. Ah, there we go. Okay, so we want that. We want a pistol. So what have we got? Pistols. We've got a Kraken and an Eon. Okay, so we'll put you there. I suppose there's a rifle. Yeah, I guess you'll do. I wouldn't mind a shotgun, but we'll stick with the rifle for now. We got any? Oh, we got actually we've got some ammo for this now. That's good. This is a better gun to use. It's stronger, sort of, technically speaking. Computer? Oh, hello. Ooh, simple. New beginnings. Can't believe I got the posting. Xeno Warfare Division is now official. Oh good, I'm sure that went well for you. Got our first extraterrestrial candidate today. Would appear to be an alien form of I can't even pronounce that. Essentially a giant spider. Attempted to attach security details. Still trying to remove him from the cocoon. We had no choice but to put down the creature. A minor setback. None of us expected first success to try. First try to succeed. Okay. Okay. Not sure how they managed it, but the UC Marines actually managed to bring us an Ashtar. Which is the actual terrifying beast and natural predator. Leave it to a group of ground pounders to grab a candidate right from the enemy's backyard. Any fears that our free psychoactive counterparts have managed to weaponize the Ashtar have been completely dispelled. After the Michelson debacle, we determined the NCI should only be attached under full sedation. Ashtar can't be controlled. Another creature, another failure. No fault of UC ground pounders. We wanted a predator and they delivered. These things were so alien, Paulson had a difficult time deciding on a designation. Okay. We dropped another few specimens off this morning. Have I been reading these in the right order? Yes, I have. Just wanted to double check. Actually, this was like 30 years ago. Actually, well, no, closer to 25, I guess. You creature of perfect natural disposition. We're moving, packing a shop, transitioning the entire operation. Happened so fast, my head's spinning. So they were trying to weaponize aliens. Makes sense, I suppose. Nothing much. Let's not pick up a giant arse dumbbell, shall we? Wait, what is that? Egmont Desk Assistant. The fuck? Well, we can sleep in a bed if we really needed to, I guess. I feel like I should take a moment. Actually, no, what I should do is actually pause and take a break. Sorry the game is really, really glitchy. I think it is almost certainly my computer that is just not able to handle this. I didn't realize Starfield was going to be quite so intensive. It's a bit unfortunate for me, really. Also, I should probably make a save just while I'm here. I haven't really done anything like that, so that's fine. Anyway, yeah, break time. Back in a minute, guys. And we're back. Okay. Fingers crossed, and let's keep going. What's that? It's a pile of balls. Okay. Ooh. Did you pick? Yes. Want all of those. Solar Frontiers! Did you pick up a peach? What the hell? Humidifier? Fine. I do wonder if any of this stuff could be like broken down for scraps like in Fallout 4. The Silence of Sand. Alright. Hello. Excuse me, please. Okay, yeah, something I was going to do beforehand is I was going to do a little inventory sorting and get rid of anything that's like really heavy. I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends on sort of when I end up like You're not very good at stealth, are you, Vasco? Okay, where the hell's his head? I can't see his head. Oh, would you mind?
I detect no suspicious activity in the area.
There's definitely at least 3 more people, though. I can see them on the radar. Nice cracks. Ooh, what, huh? Crap. Whoa, hello. Hell isn't that low? Leave me alone.
You appear to be prioritizing our deaths over your own survival.
Shush.
Peace is no longer a viable option.
His name is Bosco. No, I think it's Vosco with a V.
There it often yells, pew, pew, pew. I am not sure why.
Why not? Seems to be someone in that direction, but... Ow.
It is terrible.
Well, I got a level up, that's a start. Oh, there you are. Woo! Yeah, maybe I should stick with the assault rifle then. Alright, what do we got? Loot, 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 loot. Loot in the area. Fiber? Component in crafting, huh? Well, I won't say no to crafting component. Oh, pharmaceutical lab. What's this? Is this a crafting place? Ooh, antibiotics, bandages, healing paste. I don't have any membranes. In fact, it looks like the only thing I can make are bandages. I mean, it's not a bad thing, having a few bandages around. Sure, why not? Hey, Retrospot. Yes, I am indeed playing Starfield, or I'm attempting to play Starfield. My computer can't quite handle it, sadly. It's, I can feel my computer slowly dying as I attempt to play it. It's actually one of those things where the game is looking really janky and buggy, but it's not the game, it's my computer, because my computer is 6 years old and I need to take it out back with a fucking shotgun. What the fuck are you doing there? You know, I saw someone on the radar map being over there, but I thought they were in another room or something. Okay, well, fair enough. Have I tried lowering the settings? This is as low as the settings will get. Like, literally, I can't put them any lower. The biggest problem, actually, isn't so much the settings. I think, in general, my computer could, you know, at the lowest settings, probably handle the game. The big problem I've got is that the game requires a solid-state hard drive, as opposed to, like, a standard disk hard drive, and I just don't have one. I never bothered getting an SSD back in the day, and I still haven't. But games are now starting to get made that are, like, actively requiring them, and it's kind of annoying. Like when I played the Dead Space remake earlier this year. Yeah, but an SSD would really just decrease loading time. Well, yeah, but that's kind of the problem I'm having. The game is stuttering because it can't load fast enough. And everything's kind of crashing because of it. Project Pet Shop. Let's see. Steph and I just arrived this morning. I'm not surprised to find this to be completely operational. As usual, United Colony spared no expense. Okay, I have to admit I was supposed to learn that the lab is supposed to guard a secret. But we go where it takes us. Arthropods are, in a word, incredible. Already integrated with the Red Devils. Ah, so this would be... Interesting. I mean, I could always just buy like an external one, even as a temporary measure. You know, just load Starfield up onto that external hard drive. Just buy a really quick, cheap one or something. I don't know. I'll see what's available. Because, I mean, uninstalling Starfield from my main hard drive and putting it on a SSD wouldn't be, like, terrible. It's not like I couldn't do it. It would just be annoying and inconvenient is all. And it's like, you know, money that I don't have a lot of. Because technically speaking, I want to be saving up for a new computer. Problem is, new computers these days cost thousands of pounds. Which I don't have. Not really, anyway. What is all this stuff? Oh, there's too much else kicking around. Computers themselves aren't too expensive. It's a GPU that's a huge money thing. Well, yeah, I mean, this is the point. If I'm going to get a new computer, then I'd want to get a new computer with a really good graphics card.
Hold them off here while Brogan sets up on the roof. I'm on it. No one's getting through.
Well, sure, good luck with that. But yeah, I mean, I'd want to get a computer with, obviously, like, one that is good. Because when I bought this one, which, as I said, this computer is like 6 years old. And when I bought it, I specifically bought a more expensive graphics card because I wanted one that would last a long time. I mean, it's lasted 6 years. And let's be honest, 6 years isn't bad. 6 years is a good lifespan for a computer. But it is a case of, I need to buy a new one. I don't want to buy a new one. But I've got to. If I want to keep up with streaming and shit. Did they see me? They may have seen me. could become a Minecraft-only streamer. Are you kidding? Do you have any idea how memory-intensive Minecraft is these days? Short answer, very. Gotcha. We good? I think we're good. We are quite low on ammo. I'm quite surprised. Using component crafting. Pick up anything that looks like it could be used in component crafting. Oh, just standard vials. Woo! Fill and open the slots in every level to open the lock. Each key can only be used once. Hang on. Well, that's a shame. How do I pick? If I undo. How do I... Hang on, how do you pick a different... Oh, there we go. See, that would have been useful to know beforehand. Nope. What? Hang on a second. How the hell does that work? Ah. That does it. That took a while. You've actually got to think about that. You can't just do it. Wow, a lockpicking minigame you actually have to think about. Okay, what we got? Oh my god, that's a lot of text. We're at war. By establishing the colony at Vesta, Freestar Collective has forced the UC's hand. You have mitigated goal, thinking they could establish control over a fourth star system, such a flagrant violation of the Treaty of Narayan. Diplomats tried to resolve this peacefully, but the Council of Governors wouldn't listen to reason. Apparently they claimed that Vesta was not a colony, but rather an insignificant farming outpost. Nice try. By all accounts, Red Devils and Stalkers worked in perfect unison. Results were everything we could hope for. Interesting. It's finally time. After a number of successful missions with the Red Devils, Stalkers must have proven to be exactly the weapons we had hoped for. We officially stopped work on the Stalkers. There are enough creatures in the field to serve the Red Devils. We haven't been here to train in over a year. If they need more, we can easily gather some from the planet. Working on the heat leeches. Creepy. Alright, so yeah, this facility was basically about training animals for use in warfare, so that's nice. Alright, what do we got? Use you to unlock you. Can we use you to unlock anything else? we can use you to unlock you. And you. Are you the same? No, you are slightly smaller. What about you? Oh, you two are the same size. Ah, okay, well in that case. Got it. Ooh, credits. I got a lot of credits. I like that. I like having a lot of credits. Won't be any time at all before I've paid off that loan. There's the music screwing up again. Wouldn't mind so much, but why is it the music playing up? Okay, okay. What else we got? This place is big. There's a lot of just empty space here. Doesn't seem to be anything like that. Stairs. I do remember this one from the original video they released for the game. Pretty sure it was this area. Ah. I'm losing oxygen as I'm moving around. Right, I think, I could be wrong, but I think I'm over capacity. And when the inventory finally loads, whenever the hell that happens, does ammo take weight? Ammo does not take weight, thank God for that. These things are really... Wow, weapons are very, like... I mean, they're heavy, but they're also very valuable, so I'd prefer to keep the weapons. I don't think we're going to have... See, 7.5. That's a lot of mass. Basic boost pack. Space trucker hat. Yep, sure, whatever. Synth lightwear. Fair enough. Ooh. Oh, I have grenades. I have grenades. Let's equip a grenade. We can use that. Alright, what miscellaneous stuff have I got? We want to keep... Let's go with mass of 0. Let's... Should we get rid of the playing cards? So 1.6 with a mass of... With it, well, mass of 1.6 with a value of 320. I don't know if that's good or if that's bad or what. That's just packaging. That can go away. Digipix we're going to want to keep. Desktop digiframe. Actually, now that's got a good weight to value ratio. That I'll keep. You can go Artifact Eta? Huh. Interesting that it's called that. Let's get rid of those. It's a little better. Get rid of that. Might as well. Okay, that puts me back under, so that's good. Resources. Yes, we're going to have a lot of those, it would seem. Notes. Wait, notes have weight? Why do notes have... Oh, I suppose they're books. Books technically have weight, don't they? Yep. Let's be a little more careful about what we pick up, I suppose. Credit stick, emergency slate. That's a...
It's loose. The Terramorph is loose. We can't stop it. When we tried to sync with the neural control interface, it just completely flipped out. Broke through its containment chamber like it was made out of paper. It killed Michelson, Cobb, and Sumatri in all of 1 minute. I'm not even sure where it is now. It took off deeper into the facility. A security detail went in after it, but good friggin' luck. When I know it's safe, I'm going to make a run for the comm relay. Try to call in the cavalry. This is Hayden Wynn, lead xenobiologist. Wishing he had gone to dentist school like his parents wanted.
Ah. Well, look on the bright side. I'm sure when the monster chows down on you, it'll be helping to keep its teeth nice and clean. Thanks to UC, we arranged we have a second piece of the puzzle. Full-grown alpha predator. Xeno warfare. Yeah, that's kind of what this facility was. Like, different groups of people, like, coming in to do exactly the same kind of experimentation. Just to see what the fuck would happen, I guess. Ammo case. Okay. Oh god, there's so many different places I could put all these. Right, so those two are the same. No, that's not going to work because those two cross over too much. Although those two could get rid of... Okay, hang on, that might work. So we do that and we do that. So yeah, that's there. That's there. Perfect. Takes a bit of time to get it, but once you can just go boom, 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 and you're done. Nice. What?
I'm detecting a safe nearby. We could make use of whatever is inside, provided you had some digipics and a disregard for personal property rights.
Well, I definitely have the latter. And I think I have some of the former, too. Okay. Alright, so we got... We can do that one there. Anywhere else we can do it? Ah, I could do it that way around. And then combine it with that. Okay, so those two work for that. Now what about you, Bob? You connect to those ones, and then you connect to this. Nice. Ooh. Synapse Alpha. Okay, drugs. Always good. Also, I have almost like no ammo for anything. Okay. We got a lot of 7.77 millimeter caseless. Although I don't know what kind of gun that goes to. Nope. How do you tell what kind of bullets it does? I don't know, it doesn't say. Oh, no, hang on. Oh, there we go, the Grendel might be good, because I've got a lot of... Ooh, a rare pistol, apparently. Yeah, it does say, it says under ammo. It's cutter, it doesn't have ammo. So we've only got two, well no, actually we got three. We got pistols. Each consecutive hit deals more damage. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Drop you there. Here we go. Yeah, look, we got a lot of ammo for this bad boy. Well, I guess we're going this way then. Is that Borderlands style guns? I don't know. I mean... Hang on a sec. Picked up a lot of stuff there. Ooh, we're close. We got a lot of this AIDS stuff. I'll work out if anything this is worth keeping. Pressure on movement speed. Wow, we got a lot of stuff. Okay. Fairly certain we're about to go into a fight. Oh,
you gotta be kidding me. The Frontier has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands?
That's right, I killed Barrett to tell your pirate friends to back off. What's your problem with Barrett anyway?
We don't have a problem with Barrett. We want that ship, the Frontier. If you're the captain of it now, that means we're after you.
Oh. Why the hell do you want the ship? With Constellation, stop attacking our ship. I don't think that's gonna work, but I'll at least ask politely. And then I'll shoot him in the fucking head.
Oh, no. You see, maybe your colleague Barrett didn't tell you, but there's a bit of a legend surrounding that ship. That Constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays, the loot from 100 planets, and it's going to be ours.
That statement is partially correct. The Frontier has been to many planets and moons, but the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
I don't care what kind of lies Barrett programmed that robot to say. We're taking that ship.
Ooh, persuade. Can I persuade? There's no treasure on my ship. Cut your losses before your people get hurt. I mean, let's roll a dice, see what happens.
You're not talking us out of this score.
It was worth a try. Each choice has the difficulty. The higher the difficulty, the greater the chance the choice fails. But the more points you'll earn when you succeed. You have a limited number of choices you can make, but you can never fail if your last choice succeeds. Oh, okay. Wait, what? So 3 terms. And it's like, the easier I go... Okay, hang on, what the hell? Constellation Explorer Group, they're not treasure hunters. We could try that, I guess?
They aren't? You sure?
Okay, that's fine. Thing is, we need 4 points though, so we can't keep doing the +1s. It doesn't have it, you're chasing a fairy tale.
You're lying.
Oh.
We're getting what's on that ship.
Well...
I'm not falling for
Nope.
that. Your ship is loaded, and we want it. I've heard enough out of you.
Well, it was worth a try. Oh, and here we go again. For crying out loud. Can I stand behind you? Have you got multiple health bars? What the fuck? What the? Wait. Got you. Uh-oh.
Captain, the enemy is here. These criminals should be incarcerated.
I'll tell you what, you want to go ahead and kill him, knock yourself out. Oh, looks like the ship's leaving anyway. I guess it didn't feel like hanging around, huh? Oh, I'm stuck. Oh god, I am actually stuck. Nope, there it goes. Whoa, hello. Wow, I was actually stuck there for a second. That was not good. There was another person I killed over here. Here we go. Why are there so many people trying to kill me right now? It seems a little unfair. How are you so accurate when I can't even bloody see you? Oh, you bastard. There you are.
Oh, I understand. You wish to kill us and take over.
Hold still. Whoa, what the? He blew up.
You were trying to kill me, but I am not technically alive.
Always reloading when it's most inappropriate. What the hell? Come on. Are they running away? I think they both ran away.
I am not sure why.
Gotcha.
We should now be free to travel to Constellation's headquarters without
Gotcha. Bastard. Let me know. That was just annoying, I tell you. %scanned. Gotta work out how all this stuff works. Fast travel to your ship. Press F to open the scanner. Look at the map icon on your ship and press E when over it. Okay. Ooh. Well, that's neat. So can you only fast travel on planets? Can you not fast travel beyond that? Interesting. Also, I remembered I leveled up earlier. I haven't spent my perk point.
Captain. To reach the lodge, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
It's also getting very dark outside, so that's the thing. It's like missions. Oh, I didn't even notice that was a thing. Press R to automatically put a course to your next objective. Oh, that's useful. Well, there we go then. Ooh.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Oh, goody. Well, okay then. Okay. Star map. And ooh, New Atlantis and a mining outpost, huh? Woo. Whoa. Cool. Neat. Ah, okay, interesting. Water, 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 water. Hang on, you got water and you got chlorine. You got argon. Okay, oh, lots of stuff there. Land. Poof! Hey, we're in. Eventually. Hey. Goody goody gumdrops. New Atlantis. Here we go. Sort of. Here we go very slowly and clunkily, probably. Ooh, that's not good. Well, we're on Jemison. At least that's a start. Should probably heal up about now. Hello, am I going to have to talk to you?
What? No Barrett? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again? And he's our new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
I think I'm carrying it all. 1,000 credits, my ship needs repairs. I can view modify the ship. Okay, well,
Everything
fine.
looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Well, that's good. Well, there you go then. Okay, and I think this is a pretty good place to leave off for today. We'll make a quick save. Because why the hell wouldn't I? And yeah, I think this is a decent enough place to stop for today. So, initial impressions of Starfield, really good when I can play it. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm going to have to make a decision what the hell I'm going to do about this, because I'm assuming the reason it's jumping around is because I don't have an SSD. I mean, that is a guess. I'm pretty sure I can run the game at minimal spec. I may have to just, I don't know, maybe I'll just have to bite the bullet and get an SSD. But, I don't know, we'll see what happens in the future. Because I want to play it, but it's obvious that my computer is just generally getting to the point where I'm starting to struggle. Because when I was playing the Dead Space remake earlier this year, like, that game said it required an SSD, but I was still able to play it okay. Like, I didn't really find that many problems with it. So I think perhaps this game is just not as optimized for a standard hard drive compared to how the Dead Space remake was. But it's a bigger game. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye-bye.